Well, what's going on, Cardinal Nation? Well, man, a rough game today. A much closer game than last night, but we failed to score a run for a second straight game. 3-0 shutout over the Chicago Cubs. We are unable to take 3 of 4 from them. So we split 4 games in the first series of the season with the Cubs. And, after the first 2 games were, pretty much dominated by us. Then the final 2 games were dominated by the Cubs. Their pitching staff did outstanding and did not allow a run in the final 2 games. So as their starter Shota Iminaga, Japanese left-hander coming off the IL for his first start since early May due to a hamstring injury, he would go 5 scoreless innings, gave up just 1 hit, 1 walk, struck out 3. The Cubs would take a early 1-0 lead in the top of the second. Solo home run by first baseman Michael Busch. So that'll make it 1-0 Cubs early on for Busch, his 13th of the year, 46th RBI. And it would stay 2-0 until the top of the fourth, as Ian Happ would have a bases loaded walk, scoring a run to make it 2-0 off of Andre Palante, but no damage after that. So, Palante really wasn't all that bad. He was actually a fairly decent start for him. Not as good as his last start though, last Friday against the Reds, but it was still fine. 5 runs, gave up 7 hits, 2 runs, struck out 2. A scoreless 6th inning from Riley O'Brien. He's looked really well since rejoining the club, which was, I think, like earlier this month. So he's looked good, but we just cannot get many hits across. Last night we only had 3 hits, and then this one we also only had 3 hits. So, and just 1 extra base hit also came in the leading off the bottom of the ninth. The Cubs would take a 3-0 lead as Pete Crow Armstrong would score on a pickoff attempt. Dansby Swanson would then be out trying to steal second, so the Cubs would steal a run and a rundown. So that'll make it 3-0. So down by 3 entering the bottom of the ninth. Just needed to make it a bloop and blast, and that could, potentially tie the game. Alec Burleson would have a leadoff double. He's had a really good homestand. And then Willis Contreras would be hit by a pitch to put runners on first and second. Nolan Arenado would then come up and he would strike out. And Thomas Sajasi, the youngster who started at second base in this one, he would also strike out. So our last hope, Nolan Gorman, and he would be down on strikes on a 2-2 count. So, yeah, just a rough game after it went so well for us the first 2 games. So, had just 3 hits in this one. 0 for 5 with runners in scoring position. We would walk 3 times. So, our 3 hits were by Mason Wynn, Alec Burleson, and the newcomer Garrett Hampson, who started in center field. So, no Lars Nootbaar for a second straight day. He's actually dealing with a mild injury. So hopefully he can avoid the IL. So as we already have a couple players on IL. So, but yes, this still was a pretty solid homestand. Some really exciting games. Taking 2 of 3 from the Reds, including that impressive comeback, and then, hitting 4 home runs Monday night, 3 home runs Tuesday night. So that was great to see. But then, just definitely frustrating and disappointed to see our offense not score any runs in the final 2 games. So, and yeah, so Iminaga, who an all-star last year, was a finalist for Rookie of the Year. Yeah, so he was great. So, and Alec Burleson, a great homestand, made some spectacular catches. He would rob Seiya Suzuki in the first inning of an extra base hit, and Cardinals would get out of the inning with inning double plays, so it could have been a lot more runs for the Cubs potentially. So anyway, we'll now begin a long road trip, 9-game road trip, beginning with 3 against the Cleveland Guardians Friday night. So they're a solid team, having a so-so year after surprising everyone by winning the division, making the ALCS last year. So this will be a big test for us on the road. So till Friday, Connor saying, go Cards.